Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on inside the room and sip tea with Delores. I don't want to take up much of your time. I know today is Tuesday and all those favorite little shows come on. And I know like the new showing of If Loving You Is Wrong is coming on. That's what's playing in the background for me. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. My daughter's a fan of it and we try to watch a little entertainment. You all can see, to speed up a little time, I am drinking my tea. I do have added in here is some ground ginger, which of course they recommend ginger root, you know, peeling it and grating it and stuff and all that. Hey, Phoenicia, how's everything going for you? And I also included some, instead of fresh lemons this time, I decided to try lemon juice. Okay, being a little bit conservative, but at the same time drinking some detoxing tea to get rid of everything that I basically have eaten. Hey, Pastor, how's everything going? So I'm drinking my tea and I want to talk about 8 reasons why it pays to have a home-based business while I'm sipping. Tastes the same. Not the difference between the lemon juice and the fresh lemon. Not that different. Let's chat. I know you're right, girlfriend. Let's chat. Now, before I go any further, you definitely can stay connected with me by following me on my fan page, which is Delores Franklin fan page. You also can follow me on Instagram at I am Delores Franklin. You can also follow me on Twitter at Ask Delores. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel because videos that I'm not doing here, I do upload them to my YouTube channel. And if you subscribe to it, it'll send you a notification every time I upload a new video there as well. Everything's well. Thanks for asking. What about you? Me and the family, we're doing fine, Pastor Phoenicia. I'm sorry. We're no longer in Bryan, Texas. We moved up here closer to the Killeen Temple area. So I'm in Woodway. Been here for about 2 months. And everything's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I can't complain whatsoever. I'm going to dim down this light a little bit. See if that hurts anything. That's not too bad. Just wanted to make sure you all could still see me without too much darkness. That's a whole lot better. So I'm here with my family. 1 daughter and 2 grandbabies are here. We are cohabiting, co-sharing. So we're doing that thing. So I'm not here by myself, so I'm with family. And we are in a safe place. Now, as we sip this good old tea, because I'm going to tell y'all, this detox tea is pretty good. I really do like it a lot. It helps me out, especially when the swelling is down, my knee don't hurt, and I'm back wearing my ankle brace on my ankle, so I feel good. And now I got a little bit of indentation on my waist. Oh, the pictures are coming. Be patient. But it's not all about that. But anyway, 8 reasons why it pays to have a home-based business. Number 1, personal freedom. You get to have more time at home. You don't have to worry about getting up at a certain time, getting dressed by a certain time, being out the door by a certain time, getting your car by a certain time. Then it takes you maybe 20 to 30 minutes, could be an hour to commute to work. I did that before I relocated here. I was driving an hour and a half to work every day and an hour and a half back after I complete what I had to do in this area. Okay, so that's one thing about having a home-based business. And of course, I am building a home-based business as we speak. So I definitely want to speak to like-minded people. Okay, the other reason why about having a home-based business with the personal freedom, there's no boss. You are the boss. You can make the rules. You can bend the rules. You can make the rules. Matter of fact, you can be just like a parent and say, because I said so. It's all up to you. You're the boss. No dress code. A lot of times, most people that's at home, they're doing their business in their pajamas. They do these live videos. Now, I'm fully dressed. I'm fully dressed now. But most people that does these videos, they're dressed from waist up. Waist down, they got on their pajama pants and they slippers and they fuzzy slippers and stuff. And honey, y'all just don't know. Home-based business give a lot of comfort And a lot of times when you're working from home, especially like doing these videos, you're comfortable. You're in a comfort zone. So it kind of takes that edge off as well. You have no set work schedule. You don't have to be at work by a certain time. You don't have to do this at a certain time. You don't have to leave by a certain time. Some jobs didn't want you to get overtime. Some jobs will cut you out and say, oh, such and such and such. I see you at such and such and such. Girl, I need you to hurry up and clock out and go home. But you was trying to get that last 30 minutes so it could bump $1 or $2 on your paycheck. Okay? Also, but although you don't have a set schedule, you will need, and I tell any entrepreneur this, it's going to take some self-discipline because you're going to need time management, which means you're going to have to sit down and schedule the time that you are going to put some work into your business as well as work your business. Me, what I normally do when I'm not doing a whole lot of stuff, I dedicate 4 hours of time to my business. I'm just not getting back into the home-based business thing. I kind of put it on the back burner, gave blood, sweat, and tears to my job and to my career until God spoke to me and said, you're going back into the same habits that I didn't want you to do. So I made it up in my mind that this time around, I'm going to stick with it and do what I got to do because I believe and I know, got to be careful which words you say, I know I'm at the right place and I have the right vehicle that's going to get me there. Okay? And with the time management, you got to have the drive. You got to have the drive and the determination. If you think you just, oh, I'm just going to start me a home-based business, it's just going to happen and it's going to grow and blossom on its own. It's not going to do anything but collect dust. That's all it's going to do. It don't matter if you're working for somebody. It don't matter if you have your own home-based business. If you're not putting any work into it, you're not doing any type of productivity, how you expect it to grow? How you expect to get any money? It's not going to happen like that. So you're going to have time management, drive, and determination with this, especially with the personal freedom. Because a lot of time when y'all know the CP time, colored people time, we think we can do whatever we want to do, when we want to do it, how we want to do it, and we don't want to work. We rather play more than work. It ain't going to work, okay? Number 2, you get to keep the money that you make. Now, I'm not talking about on the back end, all about the profit, all about your profit and dealing with your gross and dealing with your costs and then your net profit. I'm not talking about any of that. That's normal. Because even if you was working for a company, they're going to take out the taxes, they're going to take out the insurance, they're going to take out what they need to take out before you even get your paycheck. Period, point blank, whether you like it or not. You don't get to say so because Uncle Sam get his off the top. So that's why they always be telling us in a nice way, pay your tithes, pay your tithes. Why you can't pay your tithes off the top? Uncle Sam get his. He get his first. We don't even get to say if we want to pay him or not. Just keeping it real with you on that one. So you get to keep your money, but you want to make sure you're managing it right. That's a whole nother subject. Hey, Anthony, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number 3, increase opportunity. Create your own income producing opportunity. You get to choose what you want to go in business for. You don't have to go work for somebody because it's just a job. I did that for 12 and a half years. I worked for a retail store. 12 and a half years. Why in management? Because I had children. I had to pay the bills. I had to make sure my kids was okay. So guess what? I had my foot in the door. So I did not go nowhere. Even when my back hurt, my feet hurt, my body hurt. I remember many times coming home sometime at nighttime and I would just sit in the vehicle because I'm so tired. I was too tired and hurting just to get out the car. Now that's the truth. And that's embarrassing to say, but I didn't let my kids know that. I faked it. Even when I be in the office doing work and the job will call me and say, we need you up front. Daggone it. Now I got to get up. I got to walk up here. I got to put on this nice customer service smile. But see, when you do your own, number 3, increase opportunity to create your own income producing opportunity is something that you want to do. It becomes your baby. You don't put your heart into it. You don't put your blood, sweat, and tear into it. You don't prayed about it. You don't blessed your business. So you're looking forward to doing it. It's a whole big different thing when it's something that belongs to you. And at the same time, you can be building an empire so that you can leave a legacy. Like Madam C.J. Walker. Number 4, less risk. business from home, much less startup costs. What do I mean by that? If you decide right now you want to go out here and you want to go get a storefront building, which they call it a mortar and brick, that building is going to cost you XYZ, anywhere from $1,000 to higher, just for the rent of the building per month. Then you have to have certain type of license and certification for that building. Plus you have to have insurance for that building, and no telling what else comes with that building. So those are called overhead expenses. And let's not talk about when you add employees to the payroll. Now you got more expenses. Still, it's an overhead expense. So it's a less startup to start up a home-based business. The business that I'm in, be honest with you all, I started this business for $100. Well, on my end, I started for more than $100. But now there's an opportunity that you can actually come in, start the business for $100 and still get products. And those products, you can take them and sell them and turn it into cash. You have cash that you can pay a bill, and you have cash to put back into the company or put back into your own business to get more products and do it again and again and again and again and again. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. I think we got enough lighting. We'll keep going. I'm not going to worry about it. That's because my computer went to sleep, and I have a light that plugs into the computer. So when my computer went to sleep, of course my lighting went to sleep too. But that's okay. We're going to keep moving on, okay? Then on top of that, the next one is going to be number 5. Number 5 is going to be take advantage of having a home and office under one roof. Now that's a tax advantage. Tax advantage, having a home and office under one roof. What do I mean by that? You can deduct part of the home's operating and depreciation expenses on your biz expense. Now, some of us know how to do taxes. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, since you're in business for yourself, just keep track of everything and let your accountant or your taxpayer deal with that, because they have to take the square footage of your office and separate it from the square footage of the entire home in order to know how much of a percentage, which your office could be maybe 1/8 of the house, give or take. So 1/8 of the mortgage, 1/8 of the property taxes, the insurance, utilities, and or expenses of household maintenance. So that become a tax advantage for having a home-based business. That's why they always tell people having a home-based business has its advantage, because the credit comes off first before the deductions comes off when you file your taxes. Now, when you don't have a business, it's the opposite way around. The deductions come off first, and then the credits are added back on. The only reason I tell you that is because I had to learn that for myself, and I was a certified tax preparer. I chose to no longer be in that business because why? Everybody was calling me, everybody was texting me, everybody was inboxing me, everybody was messaging me, even on Facebook, because why? They want the answers and they want the information for free. So I got exhausted and I got tired. So I pulled out because I didn't want to crunch numbers like that. And it wasn't fun anymore. So when something is not fun anymore, you know it's time to walk away from it. Just like I walked away from that 12.5-year job. Number 6, you get to have more time with your family and friends. It's easy to walk away from your desk inside your home and check on your children. It's easy to walk away from that desk inside your home and say, I'm going to take a break and step away from that desk. It's easy to say, oh, I got a PTO meeting that I need to attend. You don't have to ask your boss, can you take that time off? You don't have to ask your boss, can you take the time off? Then say, can I make it up? You are in control of your own business, so you don't have to ask. And just think about it. If you have a sick child and a school call, you can go get your child, bring your child home, still take care of your baby, and still run your business. Because why? Your office is inside your home. And You get to create your own schedule. So you can operate it how you choose to operate it. You could choose to operate it. Some days you want to choose to operate it early in the daytime. Sometimes you want to choose to operate it late on at nighttime. It's up to you depending on that type of business that you have. Number 7, it's less stressful. Why? Because you get to create your own schedule. Because when you working for somebody else and you got a boss, they always up in your ear. Some bosses like standing over your shoulder. Well, see, I'm an independent person. I don't have to be babysat on any job. I don't have to be, did you do this? Did you do that? Train me on the job. Show me what I wanted, what you need me to get done, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you that and more. But see, when you in business for yourself, ain't nobody got to babysit you. Don't nobody have to train you because you're going to know exactly how you want it. You're going to want that professionalism. You're going to want it to be perfect. You know why? Because now it's representing you, not somebody else's business. So that's why we take our own business and we want to baby it. And if you get somebody else to help you with your business, you're going to check their work because why? It represents you. It's a reflection of you. So it becomes less stressful because you're doing it yourself and not a boss always saying, I want it done this way. Did you do this? Da-da-da-da this, da-da-da that. I'm evaluating your work. We do a once a year evaluation that's based on your pay. You ain't got to worry about all of that. You don't have to worry about getting rolled up. You don't have to worry about getting fired. What you need to be worried about is firing that boss so that you can be your own boss with your own business from home. Number 8, which is my last and final while we've been here sipping on some tea. And this is really, really good. This tea is really, really good. Really, really. I like this. Number 8, a creative vineyard. A creative vineyard. Something of your own. Something that you created. Launching your own home-based business can give an opportunity to birth your dream, passion, purpose, hobbies, or vision into a money-making venture for your unique and creative talents. I talked about that at the very beginning when I talked. It's your baby. You're going to birth it because you're going to design, you're going to create it, you're going to tweak it. You're going to do all sorts of things to your home-based business that it represents you. You get to pick how you want the fonts to look. You get to pick how you want your logo to look. You get to pick your slogan. You get to pick everything because why? You're giving birth to your vision, to your dream, to your purpose, to your passion. It could be all into one. It don't have to be just one of them. But long story short, it's your baby. It's your baby, and you're doing it from the privacy of your home. It's inexpensive, and at the same time, you are making money. Especially during this time right now, where somebody's worried about how they're going to pay their bills, where they're going to get their next dollar. I'm going to be honest with you all, and I'm not going to tell you it's easy. I'm not going to tell you it's perfect. Pastor been on here. She knows my story. I done shared minutes. She done prayed for me. Even she was there for me when my dad passed, when I told her about my dad. She didn't ask any questions. She said, can you get by yourself so we can pray? I've been there. Hey, Lysandra, or Lysandri. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Quincy, I wasn't overlooking you as well. Welcome as well inside the room. You all, I enjoy working for myself. I enjoy knowing that I got money coming in every day. Those $20, $40, $60, $80 add up real quick. I didn't say that I was rich, but I can tell you one thing, I'm not broke. I remember them times when I was living from paycheck to paycheck, and I used to look at the bank account, and the bank account wasn't zero, you all. It was negative. And now is the time, during this pandemic now is the time that whatever you're going to do, whatever your vision is, whatever your purpose is, whatever your passion is, whatever it is, work on it now. Bring it into existence, because when this is over with, this time of the year is what's going to birth the most entrepreneurs ever. And there is nothing wrong with us doing business with each other. Because I know I'm always looking for somebody, not one of these big old businesses, because the bigger the business is, the more price I'm going to pay. But I'm always wanting to support my own people. I always like supporting small business owner. I love it. And especially if they're black, I love them. But I always pay attention to everything about a home-based business person. I'm looking to see if you are what you are and you're a product of your product. Are you going to start your business on time? If you tell me you open up at 8 o'clock, I expect you to be open at 7:59. That means when the clock hit 8, you are open for business. You was not late. I expect if I have an appointment with you, I don't care what the appointment may be. It could be for hair, nails, eyelashes, eyebrow. If I have an appointment with you at 8 a.m., I expect my appointment to be at 8 a.m. Not me finally getting into your chair at 8:20, 8:25, 8:30, and all you're going to say is, I'm sorry, but you still want full price pay. That's not the way to do it. Now, I'm talking to my people because my people has a tendency to slack on that, and that's what hurts us. And then the other thing that hurts us as a home-based business and as small entrepreneurs, people doing business with people, because people don't do business with business, people do business with people. And if your price is a little high, the reason why I might be paying for that price, I call that the premium price, is because of the service that comes with it. I don't mind paying, and I sure don't mind tipping. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind tipping. And I'm not just saying at a restaurant. I can get my hair done. You do me a good job. I'm going to pay the base price. But then I'm going to tip. I'm going to give you something on top of that. Just because I'm moving forward. You do my nails good. I'm going to pay the price and I'm going to tip you. You do my feet and you do it good. I'm going to tip you. I have no problem. I have no problem paying forward and say, hey, the person behind me, I got their drink. I got their food. Or I'm sitting in the restaurant, I look over there and I say, hey, that table right there, I got it. But I don't want them to know that I paid for it. You can do stuff like that. But when you go into business for yourself, be professional about it. Start your business on time. End your business on time. Have your products. Ship them out on time. My business, I'm open. I ship. Just like a drop shipping warehouse. I can have an order to you in 2 days. Yep, 2 days. And if I got the products on hand, of course you're going to pay a different price because you didn't want to wait till 2 days. But I got products on hand. Yep, no problem. So those are my 8 tips, 8 reasons why it pays to have a home-based business. 1, personal freedom. 2, keep money you make. 3, increase opportunity. 4, less risk. 5, tax advantages for having a home and office under one roof. 6, more time with family and friends. 7, less stress because you can create your world, your economy. Create your own stimulus check. Daily, weekly, monthly. But you ain't got to wait on that one-time payment. You can keep creating it over and over. And finally, number 8, create a venture. And what that mean by that mean a money-making venture for your unique and creative talents. Hey, Sister Kendall, how's everything going for you, love? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody that hopped on, I want to say thank you. I done sipped my tea. I done drank my detox tea. I done put some lemon in here. I put some ground ginger in here. And I added some honey and I mixed it. I mixed it warm because I like the sensation. And the reason why I drink it warm at the same time too is because of what we're in. The COVID-19 is an upper respiratory infection, a real bad one, which has everything to do with mucus. Mucus, mucus, mucus. And a lot of people get this fling. They get this mucus. It gets here and they can't do anything about it. Because why? They don't know how to break it up. You have to get that mucus broken up. So by drinking this warm helps. If I had mucus, it helps break it up. And if I do have it, it's keeping me from having to get that because I don't want no respiratory issues. I don't want the mucus. I don't want the fling. I don't want the cough. I don't want anything. So I drink detox tea. They help detox things out of my body that my body don't need. That's what I do with this tea. And every morning I get up and I have a liquid vitamin. Maybe once or twice a day. It just depends. But I have a liquid vitamin to help boost back up my immune system to add in the vitamins that your body need daily. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, etc., 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 XYZ. Well, everybody, it was a pleasure to hop on. I do want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody that have came inside Sip Tea with Delores. We chat. And I want to tell everybody, enjoy your evening and have a highly blessed and highly favored one. And I will see you all on the next video. Y'all have a good one now.